Okay, let's warm up first with some breath work, sync with movement. So this one, what we're gonna do is we're gonna raise our arms up, inhale. As we exhale, we're gonna quickly just squat and slap our hands down towards our thighs and breathe out at the same time. So inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. 4 sweeps. 4, 5. A little swing motion going there. Coming down fast. 10 more. Good. 5. 5 more. 4 and 5. Great job. Okay, 20 done. Next, bouncing on our right leg, lifting left leg up. Arms forward, tighten the entire body. We're gonna lift that left hip as high as we can and draw a big circle with our knee. Going back the other way. Inhale, exhale. That's 1. Do 5. Lift the knee as high, open up, draw a semicircle with the knee, and coming back in, and go. 3 more. Inhale, exhale. If you need to balance better, you can hang on to something. Otherwise, try to work on balancing without any support. Last 2. So now as high as you can with the knee. Last 1. Open up. Leg up as high as you can. And down. Right, next, we're gonna balance on the left leg, lifting our right knee as high as we can. Arms tighten, whole body tighten. So we're gonna draw a semicircle with the knee, reaching out and back. Come forward, returning, inhale. Exhale, that's 1 rep. Let's go for 4 more. Inhale. Exhale. So this part is usually the toughest, which is here. And drawing back in. That's 2. 3 more to go. Nice and slow. Good. Last 2. Keep the body tight. 4 engage. Rotate and lift up. Up. And down. Nice slow control. 1 last 1. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good job. Change sides. So now, write it down. Again, you have to really tighten body so that none of the other body parts move. Only the thigh, which is the left side this round. And drawing circle with the knee. That's 1. Keep going. Nice and slow. Smoothing out the movement. 2. It's those tight areas that's cramping a little bit. That's the one you want to work through it. 3. Now. Last 2. Stay with me. Find your balance. Slight bend in that right knee. One last one. Inhale. Turn out. Semicircle. And bring it back in. And relax. Okay, working into our dragon squats, hands inside the hips. So what we're gonna do is, I'm gonna first lift that left leg up, reach behind. This front leg is actually gonna start lunging as we keep reaching the left foot over to the right side, and then land down and come back up. So this is the initiation part. Remember we did the stretch before, but now we're gonna go further by adding on to the squat. So right leg, over to the left side, behind and over. Start bending that left, reach down, touch, come back up. So it's just like almost like a reverse lunge that you're coming up. But take it slower, not so fast. Reach around and back. Start bending the knee, squat down, and then come back up. So you're not relying too much on that back leg. A lunge, usually you plant the leg and then you bend the knees. This one, as you reach around and back, you start bending the knee. So it's almost like a single leg squat as well. That's why it's called dragon squat. This is the tail. 5, 6, one more, 7, 8, 9, one more, 10. Take a break. So if you can't go as low where your hip is level with your knees, that's okay. The most important thing is to find that balance with the leg going back, sweeping over the back and under, and then your body's kind of leaning forward a little bit to have the counterbalance. Okay. We'll go for a second set. Again, right leg sweep over and back, bend the left knee, reach down, and up. Oh, see, lost my balance there. Okay, so it's important to focus. The left leg behind and over, and touch, and up. Okay, reach over the back, sweep, find your balance, coming up. Reach over and back, sweep, coming down. We're on our 5th one here. Halfway there. Okay, reach over, back, touch. 2, last 3. So again, the body's got to lean a little bit just to get the counterbalance. 2, on this one. Well done, good job. Okay, next what we're going to do is called an ostrich walk. So basically we're taking one step forward and we're going to fold forward from the hips, folding down, hands reaching down to the ground, but it's going to be done in a very quick fashion. So it's just a dip and up quick. So down and up quick. So when you're doing that, you want to keep that front thigh as straight as possible, front knee as straight as possible. The back knee can bend slightly, but the front leg has to be straight. So then you take the next step and then you reach down, push back up. So when you go down, the hands is going to press you back up very quickly. Keep the front leg straight, push back up, push back up, push back up, push back up. So over time, you'll get this very bouncy feeling. And then you're going to go one more round this way back. So notice I'm trying to keep folding my belly down to the thighs. I'm just reaching in into my deepest range possible, but because I'm doing it ballistically, it's gonna be just in and out. So there's no potential for the muscle to actually tear or anything like that, okay? So try and fold, exhale down, exhale down. Try to follow that breathing pattern we did with the warm-up. Good. Let's do one more round over there. Taking small steps, not too big of steps. Maybe 1 foot apart. Press up. Going in and out, in and out, in and out. Very quickly. Okay. So another version where you want to add on to the balance is that if you do it in a single line. This is a lot more difficult, so I'm just showing you. If you want to do the other version, otherwise give this a try. If flexibility is not a problem for you, you can work on balance with this. Single file. All right, good. Take a break. This next movement we're doing is a frog jump, and the version that I do is that we want to place our hands as far as we can, and as we transition over into our new squat position, we want to be as light as possible in our legs and more weight onto our hands. So the landing is soft, so watch. I plant my hands here, I reach, so I softly land. So it's not everything on the lower body, it's more actually on the upper body. Transitioning our weight softly. Okay, try it again. Going back this way. So when your hands plant, as you shift forward, keep your arms extended. Don't bend the arms at all, okay? So the weight should transfer into your shoulders and your arm, almost like a little planche in transition. Okay. Notice the sound of my feet landing is really soft, okay? So we're gonna do one more round. Just try, it doesn't have to be too far forward, just work with what you can. And as you hop forward, after you push, the legs should kind of yank forward a little bit, right? Try to yank my legs forward a little bit. And coming back this way. One last round. There you go. Take a break. Well done. Coming back onto our mat, now we're going to work on some straddles with some ballistic stretches. So today, as you notice, there's quite a little bit of these ballistic stretches that we're doing. A lot of, understanding how we can create a little bit of force, but without doing too much damage to any of our tissues by going into a deeper range, okay? So we come into this straddle position. Only as wide as your inner thighs allow, okay? And try and sit as tall as you can. So the first one we're gonna do is we're gonna fall forward. So most of you, maybe if you're not like myself, I'm not really great in this position. What we wanna do is just work on folding the belly down, sending the chin as far forward as we can, chest and chin as far forward as you can, and then popping back up. So it looks something like that. Right? Okay. Let's go for a few. 10, 3, 4, 5. Always focusing on the belly. 6. So try not to round it back. Folding the belly down. 8. And 10. One. Hold it there. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And back up. So next we're gonna go is left arm. Stretch the side body now. Over to the right. 1, 2, 3. So focusing on the side body. 4. You can place the right hand here on the ribs just to feel the side stretch. Last one. And see if you can hold wherever you can hold. If you can get deep enough, maybe grab the big toe. Look up towards the ceiling. And release, changing sides. Okay, so reach the right hand up. So keep the fingers active. Again, you're reaching sideways, so it's not forwarding down this way. Side body, so chest face forward the whole time. 2, 4, 5, 6. So breathe out to reach. 7, 8. Last one. Down. So you can hold the big toe. For me, this side is a lot tighter, so I'm not going to try and hold. I'm just going to try and hold the stretch. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Okay, bring your legs back into them. Well done. Now we're going to work on some core, and this is a great one that I like to do, which is the one I call swimmers. Basically, I start in a 90-degree angle in my knee, lower back, making sure there's no gap between the mat and my lower back. And what's going to happen is I start off with my hands touching my knees, and then as I extend the knees out to 45-degree angle, pointing my toes, I'm going to also reach my hands back 45 degrees, and I'm just going to come back in and bring them together. So when you do inhale to extend, exhale to bring it back in. Okay, so doing it a few times, it will look like we're doing like a swimming motion. Right? So how far you want to go in terms of how low you go with your hands and your feet will determine by how much you can keep your lower back grounded, okay? If it comes off, then you know you're going too far down, okay? Let's go. Inhale, exhale, inhale, reach, exhale, bring it in, inhale, reach, exhale, bring it in. Good. 5, 6, keep going. Inhale, making sure the lower back is not coming off. Don't cheat yourself. Let's go for 10 more. 10, 9. So there's a bit of coordination here that happens. So making sure the hands and knees meet at the same time. Go out at the same time. 6, good. Last 5. Breathe. And touch your knees, hug the knees into the chest. And release. Good job. Okay, we're gonna come onto our bellies on the mat. This time we're gonna work on some Supermans. So remember, when you're doing this, you really wanna press the belly and the hips into the mat as you lift the limbs off it. Not really thinking about getting too much height, more about thinking of creating tension into the entire body and reaching the fingertips and the toe tips in opposite directions, okay? So hands down. As you lift up, inhale, reach, and relax. For 2, inhale, reach, and relax. 3, reach, and relax. Go. 4, 5, think length, not height. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. You're gonna hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. We'll go for one more set after this. This time we're going to alternate the arms and legs, actually simulating a front crawl swimming motion where we are actually kicking our legs and the hands are also moving in a similar fashion. Okay, so coming in a Superman, bringing it up like how we held early on, and now we're just going to go with this alternating up and down. Try to coordinate. Staying here for 30 seconds. Halfway there. Breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Okay, take a rest. Okay, finishing up, we're gonna come onto our mats, working into our plow pose. This one's gonna be really nice, so bend your knees, and then you're gonna plant your hands on the mat and just kind of rock the knees over. And once you can, maybe even extend the legs, depending on your hamstring flexibility. But you should be resting on the backs of your shoulder, and maybe using your hands to cradle the lower back for support. Okay, so this plow pose is really nice. If you're resting on the shoulders, making sure the neck is long, and just stay here for a bit. And just breathe. Finding a bit of relaxation in here. What I like to do sometimes in this plow pose is to deepen the stretch by bringing my shoulders together and my hands clasping together and extending it, and coming to the tops of my toes or tops of the feet on the floor, just to get a little bit more deeper stretch right here. And just slowly release that. Very gently roll the back down onto the mat, and then bend the knees and release the legs down, and relax. Good job.